Look, the reason you are still single and you cannot attract a woman is because you are focusing on the wrong things. Now, in this video, I'm gonna cut through all of the bullshit that most dating gurus tell you on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram, and I'm going to give you actionable, practical advice that you can implement today to become more attractive and to live the life of abundance that you've always wanted, right? So let's get into it. First of all, this video is going to be split into two parts. The first part is where I'm going to do a deep dive into how to improve your physical attractiveness, right? The external part. And then the second part of the video is going to be explaining how to cultivate a key trait that you probably never heard of. Okay, how to become more physically attractive. So the first step when it comes to being more physically attractive is create a fitness system. Audit your time and see what days of the week you have time to go to the gym. Now, once you've done this, I want you to pick the amount of days that you're going to go to the gym. Now, if you're a complete beginner, I recommend 2 to 3 times a week max. Now, if you're more advanced, like me, I go like 5 to 6 times a week. After you've decided the days of the week you're going to go and what time during those days you're going to go, I want you to go on YouTube, go on Google, and look for a workout plan based on how many days a week you're going. So for example, if you're going 3 days a week to the gym, look for a 3-day-a-week workout split, right? That's all you need to do. 3-day-a-week workout split. If you're going 5 days a week, 5-day-a-week workout split. There are resources like bodybuilding.com. There are tons of fitness YouTubers, fitness influencers who give their routines for free. Take that fitness routine, write down the exercises, save it in your Apple Notes or whatever. And then next time you go to the gym, you need to follow that routine exactly. You need to know exactly what you're going to do before you go into the gym. Now, this is very important because especially when you're first going, your motivation is not going to be as high. But if you know exactly what you're going to do, there's going to be a lot less friction, right? There's going to be a lot less excuses. There's going to be a lot less time wasted because you know exactly what you're going to do. You're going to get in the gym, you're going to get out, and then you're going to move on with your day. The thing is that with this system, this is going to be a lifestyle change. So you're not just going to do this for a set amount of weeks. If you want to become truly fit and attract the most women possible and really unlock your fullest potential, you need to integrate fitness into your lifestyle. Now, you can revise your system later down the line when you become more advanced and such, but right now, I want you to just simply do those first 2 steps. Figure out the days of the week you're going, the times of those days that you're going to actually work out, and exactly what you're going to do on those days. And then, of course, you need to stick to it. Discipline and consistency are the most important things when it comes to accomplishing your goals. So I'm not going to say that this is going to be super, super easy, but I will promise you that if you follow the rest of the tips in this video, along with this fitness system, your physical attractiveness will increase so tremendously that you will actually fall in love with the process and you'll become addicted. Now, if you want a personalized fitness system from me, here are some of my credentials, by the way. Just comment below fitness system and I will give you a personalized fitness system free of charge. Okay, the second step when it comes to being more physically attractive is you need to fix your diet. Now, I'm not going to go into the nitty-gritty of nutrition and fixing your diet. That can be for another video. But I am going to tell you the staples behind how I manage to stay lean, stay fit, and gain muscle. So the first pillar is you need to know what goal you're trying to achieve. Are you trying to lose fat or are you trying to gain weight? Or are you trying to maintain? If you're trying to lose fat, you need to understand that you're trying to be in a calorie deficit. You're trying to minimize the amount of calories you eat. If you're trying to maintain, you're not necessarily trying to minimize the amount of calories you eat, but you're not trying to eat too much. If you're trying to gain weight, you're trying to maximize the amount of calories you eat. So that's pillar 1, is knowing what goal you have. The second pillar is having staple foods or staple meals that you go to. So for me, for example, I love eggs. When I'm bulking, I will have literally 8 eggs and some fruit and some other things for one meal. But look, if I'm trying to lose weight, obviously I'm not going to eat 8 eggs. I might still eat eggs. Maybe I'll only have 4 and I'll put egg whites instead. Now this will lower the calories and up the protein and keep the volume the same. So I'm still eating the same amount of food technically, but with less calories. See, this is how you can hack nutrition, is by simply having staple meals. And then based on what your goal is, that first pillar, you can alter the ingredients so that it's lower calorie, but still having the same volume. So that's pillar 2, just having staple meals and modifying the ingredients based on what your goal is. And of course, you can still eat unhealthy food, but in moderation. Okay, the third step when it comes to increasing your physical attractiveness is you need to get in the sun and take the right supplements. Now, not only by being more tan are you going to be more attractive, but the key aspect here is the testosterone boost that you get from being in the sun and taking the right supplements. Now, your testosterone is already going to have increased from going to the gym, having your fitness system, and eating the right foods, fixing your diet. But with this step, you're really going to optimize your testosterone so that it's as high as possible, so that you have the highest energy levels, so that you have the highest drive to get things done, and so that you can maximize the amount of confidence you have. Now, how can you do this on a daily basis? Well, I would recommend, if it's springtime or summertime, trying to get into the sun for at least 30 minutes daily. Now, if you have a backyard, I would simply recommend tanning in your backyard for like 30 minutes daily and at midday. If you can't do that due to a schedule or something, try to go for a walk at some point. Now, you don't need to be completely naked, but if you have the luxury of being able to take off your shirt, I would definitely do that, because the more surface area of your skin that the sun is able to penetrate, the more vitamin D you're going to absorb. And then I would also recommend taking a vitamin D supplement and a zinc supplement on top of this. Now, I would recommend taking 5,000 IUs of vitamin D a day and 1 tablet of zinc a day. Now, of course, this is not medical advice. Now, this is simply what I did to increase my testosterone naturally and become more attractive. Now, the fourth step to becoming the most attractive version of yourself is to optimize your sleep. Yes, getting enough sleep will actually make you more attractive. It'll boost your testosterone. It'll make your skin clearer. It'll make your muscles recover faster and grow larger. Sleep is an essential pillar to becoming more physically attractive. Now, a practical thing that you can do to optimize your sleep is to simply have a night routine. For example, for me, I like to read 30 minutes before bed. Again, by focusing on routine, you are systemizing sleep. And what do we know about systems? I don't even have to say it. Okay, the fifth step when it comes to maximizing your physical attractiveness is to dress correctly. If you're still dressing like a fifth grader, you're not going to attract the women you want. But I will tell you that dressing attractively is a lot more simple than you think. You don't need expensive clothes or some crazy streetwear or some crazy style. All you really need is a few staple clothing items. I mean, find a few nice pairs of pants at PacSun, have some basic colored tees that accentuate your chest and your arms, have some nice sweaters, have some casual button downs. If you need more specific inspiration, there are plenty of resources on how to optimize your style. And remember to be authentic to yourself. Now, the sixth and final step on how to actually optimize your physical attractiveness is to take care of your skin. Have a skincare routine. All I did was order TH Hanley. I had a subscription to them. Use that for a while, see if it works. If it doesn't, go to a dermatologist, get your skin checked out, see what skin type you have so that you can have the exact skincare routine that is best for you. Of course, fix your diet. That's going to help your skin a ton. Drink enough water. And again, if your acne is really, really bad, go to the dermatologist and try to get that sorted. Okay, so that's how to become more physically attractive. But now I'm going to reveal one key trait that most dating gurus and people who are giving you advice on how to be attractive don't tell you. But I found in my life, and I found in general, that women are extremely attracted to maturity. Girls aren't attracted to boys, they're attracted to men. What differentiates boys from men? Maturity. Maturity is like an aura you carry, right? And it essentially tells other people subconsciously that you are confident and competent. Now, maturity is gained through overcoming hardship and obtaining emotional intelligence. Now, typically, maturity comes with age, right? But there's a way that you can actually streamline the process by which you become mature and actually become more mature than all of your peers and everyone else your age. How do you do that? You need to become more disciplined. Now, discipline is the act of doing things you know you need to do, but you don't necessarily want to do. By forcing yourself to go into a cold shower every morning and enduring the discomfort that it causes, you are literally overcoming hardship. Therefore, over time, you are literally becoming more mature. Now, the second key aspect of being mature is emotional intelligence. Now, how do you gain emotional intelligence? By, first of all, being socially experienced, by having a lot of experiences with other people, knowing how to navigate social situations. But a way that you can streamline this process and not have to go through years of life, going through different social situations and making a ton of mistakes, you can actually read your way to emotional intelligence. Now, I'm going to give you another system that I recommend you implement into your life so that you can actually become the most attractive version of yourself. Now, this is not a system to become more physically attractive, but it's a system to increase your emotional intelligence and your intelligence overall. Now, that system is a reading system. Now, for our reading system, we're going to focus on educating ourselves on intersexual dynamics and psychology so that we can actually increase our emotional intelligence. A reading system is no different from any other system. You're going to audit your time. You're going to see what times of the day you have the opportunity to read. You're going to select how long you're going to read for, and then you're going to use discipline to commit to that every day. I would recommend reading for at least 30 minutes every day. Now, the books that you definitely need to read if you want to increase your emotional intelligence and learn how to actually attract more women are The Rational Male, The 50 Laws of Human Nature, and How to Win Friends and Influence People. These books are an excellent starting point to learn how to navigate social situations, how to navigate intersexual dynamics, and how to actually increase your attractiveness to women. And what I don't want you to do is to only follow the physical attractiveness part, because while you might think that being physically attractive is excellent and is all you really need to attract women, the truth is that if you lack maturity and you are not emotionally intelligent, you're not going to be able to keep any of the attractive women you actually get into your life. So I would strongly recommend you not overlook the second part. Now, of course, like every video, I gave you a lot of actionable things that you can do. I ask that you implement at least 1 or 2 items from this long list of steps on how to increase your attractiveness to women. And let me know how it goes. Let me know if you see any progress. If you'd like any more videos like this, just let me know down in the comments. And I, of course, will leave a link to my email newsletter in the description. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Peace out.